with segwit, it's kind of like the banking system right now. Banking is built upon the most disgusting, horrible, oldest rails you've ever seen. But the banks never upgrade because they're just so scared of breaking things. So you can imagine within all these exchanges and wallets right now, their websites are going down left, right, and center. They don't know how to handle all this volume. They're dealing with all these situations. There's a new cryptocurrency coming out every second. They're scared. They have to move fast. They have to move to the next cryptocurrency. Whichever exchange gets all the gets listed cryptocurrency first, gets all the volume. And if you get all the volume, that becomes an incredible source of revenue and profits for the exchange. And they are just firefighting left, right, and center. Our industry is under major scaling issues. We've got bankers all around the world leaving their jobs in order to work in this industry. You've got fund managers all around the world looking at this industry as the next asset class. You've got users all around the world that are hearing about Bitcoin for the first time and are saying, hey, could I use that to send some money from Hong Kong to Philippines for my remittance? You've got people all around the world entering, oh my God, my friend has made 40% returns in the last few months. I need to get on board. Oh my God, fear of missing out, all this stuff, everything that's coming together. And all these businesses are trying to figure out, how the hell do I deal with all this stuff? And then you tell them, oh yeah, you've got to upgrade to segwit. And it's this hard challenge to do. Many people wonder why a tiny little wallet can upgrade to segwit, yet Coinbase hasn't. To me personally, I believe it's a function of not that they don't want to use segwit. There may be some people that have the political hangover from 3 years of arguing that has created a belief in their head about or a stubbornness about whether they want to adopt it or not. But the vast majority are just like, this is in our planned roadmap. At BnkToTheFuture, we've had things in the planned roadmap for 3 years that we'd absolutely love to do. We know it's essential, but it's just allocation of resources. And at the same time, the entire industry is scaling beyond, everyone's facing hiring bottlenecks, the number of support tickets that are backlogged at these exchanges and wallets. And, I've got a blockchain.info. I tried to use it and it took like a minute just for my wallet to load up. We're going through these things, but there's going to be major infrastructure upgrades over 2018, 2019, 2020. And so it's just a patience thing. I've never seen a new technology since the internet. And, I wasn't really involved observing. I was a late adopter to the internet. I've never seen this live, and we are experiencing right now the most exciting time to be alive in financial history. And more change is happening right now than we've ever seen. And the entire world is participating. And that is one of the most exciting things. And everyone should, really celebrate the achievement that this industry has done, the talent that this industry is attracting, and the change that people are going to see in decades and decades from now as a result of all these debates and all these arguments and all this trolling and all these things that we're doing, because all of us are aligned by a common belief that we all think that cryptocurrency can change the world and make it a better place. And if you are a profiteer out of that, if you're a speculator, you're adding liquidity. If you're a miner, if you're a troll, you're adding, keeping people to a higher standard. I hate certain parts of this industry. There's things that I hate. There's people that I despise, their tweets and stuff like that. But we have to remember here that we're all collectively working on one of the most important inventions that the internet has ever seen. And this has an impact on the largest governments in the world, the largest, most powerful financial institutions in the world. And this little experiment that started with a few people a few years ago is actually impacting some of the most power plays in history. And that is something to really celebrate. And I'm really grateful for the entire community.